Welcome back to Shadow Stitch TCG, and today we're going to be doing our Week 4 battle of the League of Extraordinary Trainers, going up against Jamezy and his Crystal Palkia FC. So, yeah, this should be quite interesting. We are currently undefeated, of course, sitting at +5 differential, which is really nice. Ranked second in the league right now, but only being held back by our differential and my overly safe playstyle, I think. So that's about it. Jamezy is also sitting at 2-0. He just hasn't finished his Week 3 battle yet. So this is technically Battle of the Undefeated, so it should be pretty interesting for sure. But yeah, so you see the whole squad that we have access to. Obviously, we have the Excadrill Gigalith, the Slowbro Amoonguss, Chandelure and Vikavolt, Rotom Fan, Weavile, Aromatisse, Tauros, and Machoke. So that is our full squad going on right here. I think we have a pretty decent matchup. He has a lot of very scary mods, so we'll have to prep pretty well for it. But yeah, let's just go ahead and take a look at the team that he's got going on there. He's got the Cinderace, which, to note, has to have Blaze. It cannot run Libero, so that's pretty cool. He has the Obstagoon, which is a great mod against us. We just don't really have a very good switch into that thing at all on the team, which is just super scary. Alolan Marowak, horrifyingly strong Trick Room potential threat, which is awesome, and just a great typing in general and good coverage. So Zarude, of course, Zarude's technically available, but like not really. So it's going to be really cool to actually see that on the screen, and I really hope that he brings the one with the little scarf, because I think that one just looks really cool. Gastrodon, which is like one of his own very few especially offensive threats, which could be potentially a problem, but it should be okay. And then we got Thwacky, the little mini Rillaboom, which is really cool. You know, still gets the Grassy Surge, which is awesome, Grassy Glide and stuff like that, and has access to Eviolite, so a little bit of extra bulk. Speaking of Eviolite, though, he's got that Porygon. It's not going to be as bulky or hit as hard as like Porygon 2 and obviously Z, but it's still a pretty decent little budget mon that I could potentially see coming for sure. Then we also got Morpeko, which is an interesting mon. I don't think it's really that useful against us, but you know, it could certainly make an appearance for sure. Mimikyu, which looks awesome against us. It's just a very good mon in general. I don't think it's a very good offensive mon, but it has amazing utility, and that disguise ability is just bustedly good. And yeah, Haxorus, super scary offensive threat, which we're going to have to definitely watch out for. And then to finish things off, the Galarian Mr. Mime, which is actually pretty solid, has a great speed tier, got rapid spin and support, all kinds of good support moves, and obviously another special attacker for his team, which could be potentially a problem, but I think we'll be okay. So yeah, the 6 that I would expect him to bring if I was building this team, we'd probably Zarude and Cinderace and Mimikyu for pretty much guaranteed, I think. Obstagoon, Porygon, and Alolan Marowak. If he brings Alolan Marowak, that is his only rocker as well. That is his only way to set up any form of hazards, which so we'll have to keep an eye out for that. I could potentially also see the Haxorus or the Thwacky coming, and like I said, the Gastrodon is his really only good special attacker, I would say. So that could make an appearance just for that fact, and if he does bring a Trick Room potential, which could be also kind of annoying for sure. But I think we're more or less pretty prepared for this team. I think we'll do okay with the prep that we've got going on. So let's just go ahead and get on into it. So first up, we're going to be bringing our Gigalith. Gigalith is going to be holding that Smooth Rock with the Impish nature and the Sandstream ability, of course. 252 HP, 252 defense, and spoiler alert, that is going to be something you're going to be seeing a lot on this team. Like I said, he just doesn't have a lot of good special offensive threats, and like the one that he does have, we can kind of deal with pretty well. So I feel pretty safe just going full on defense. against him, which looks pretty nice. Rock Blast, Body Press, Stealth Rock, and Iron Defense. We can just set up an Iron Defense on forcing something to switch out, and then we get to eat any hit. We get boosted Body Presses. We got Rock Blast, which is going to be great against like the Alola Marowak, and like the Mimikyu and stuff like that, which looks really nice. Getting up rocks, it could is kind of optional in this game, honestly. Like, we could get up rocks if we wanted to, but we don't really have to, because like he has Cinderace that can just court change them back. He has like the Morpeko if it does decide to gum that can rapid spin, and same with the Mr. Mime as well. But I think we can probably get up rocks just to be safe. But we will have to deal with them if they are court changed back to us, potentially. And like I said, his only rocker is the Alola Marowak, so I would rather not have to deal with rocks if possible. But that extra chip damage along with the sand is definitely going to help us for sure, especially because we're also pairing up Gigalith with his best friend Excadrill. That's right, we are again bringing Sand Rush Excadrill this week with holding the Life Orb and the Adamant Nature. 252 attack, 84 HP, and 172 speed. That's going to allow us to outspeed a Scarfed Zarude in the sand. That is his fastest Scarfer that I think is viable. He could obviously bring potentially a Scarfed Cinderace, but I don't think he would bring a Scarfed Cinderace. It's probably going to be heavy duty boots, maybe like Expert Belt or Life Orb or something like that, but 90% of the time you're bringing a Cinderace, it's going to be like heavy duty boots or something like that. So we're going to have to just keep an eye on that, and because like the versatility of Cinderace kind of doesn't lend itself very well to a choice set, but yeah, you never know. People have different play styles for sure, but that's pretty good. So also outside of sand, we pretty much outspeed everything we really need to. That we could outspeed before, other than like the Thwackey. I'm fine with that, because like Thwackey is going to be hitting us with priority Grassy Glide anyway, so like that's really the best it's got. It doesn't get high horsepower, I'm pretty sure, and it doesn't get super power like it's big bro. So yeah, this should be pretty fine. And we could potentially get knocked off, I guess, but like it's not the end of the world. Earthquake, Iron Head, X-Scissor, and Rapid Spin is going to hit his entire team. We are running Rapid Spin over something like Sword Stance, because I do expect Gigalith to have to come in and take a lot of hits, so his longevity is probably not going to be that good, so we may potentially need Excadrill to get up a Rapid Spin to still be able to be useful in that in-game, because like I said, a lot of his mons actually outspeed my like mid-tier speed mons, which could be kind of scary in the late game if Gigalith goes down and Excadrill is still on the squad. So that's why we got Rapid Spin. We can potentially get up a Rapid Spin on like something weakened and slower than us, and then we're able to again outspeed the rest of the team, which is really nice, outside of obviously Scarfers that are naturally faster than Excadrill. So that's pretty good. So X-Scissor is going to be great to just absolutely drop that Zarude. Earthquake and Iron Head pretty much hits the entire team as well. So there's that. Yeah, not too bad. Looking good with Excadrill. Next up, we got Amoonguss holding that Rocky Helmet, Relax Nature, and the Regenerator ability, obviously. He's going to be having Giga Drain, Sludge Bomb, Foul Play, and Spore. We are running Foul Play to potentially get a big knocked damage off on like the Haxorus if it does get set up, because we should be able to take pretty much any hit from that thing, as long as we are at decent amount of health, and get off a big Foul Play. Could also get a big Foul Play off on like a Alolan Marowak if it is under Trick Room, because we are running minimum speed on our Amoonguss, so we can outspeed the Alolan Marowak and the Gastrodon in Trick Room. So we need to keep that in mind. We are holding the Rocky Helmet because Amoonguss is a pretty good switch into Zarude. There's nothing that it can really do to avoid that Rocky Helmet damage. It's gonna go for like Power Whip, U-Turn, Darkest Lariat, you know, stuff like that. So it can go for, it's going to be getting that Rocky Helmet chip pretty much no matter what it goes for, more or less, and we can take pretty much any hit that it wants to go for. And yeah, Sludge Bomb is going to just do a lot of damage to that, and just in general, also a really good switch into Thwacky as well. It could knock off the Rocky Helmet, but that's about it, really. But yeah, Amoonguss looking pretty dang solid here. Going to be underslowing things if he does choose to bring the Trick Room option. And that's really all we really need under the Trick Room, because his scariest mons, you know, obviously a little Marowak. We do about 50% to it with Foul Play, so he's going to have to be either significantly weakened, or we're going to be in there on trying to sack it to like a Flare Blitz or something like that. So there's that, but also he could be Rockhead, so we got to think about that too. But I don't know, we'll see what we do. So, but yeah, Amoonguss looking pretty dang solid here. Not gonna lie. Next up, we got Slowbro, who is not going to be holding an item at all this week because, yeah, Poltergeist is very scary. So, and also, Knockoff from Obstagoon is very scary as well. So we are not going to be holding any item at all this week, which should be very nice. We could potentially run like a Colbur Berry or a Kasib Berry or something like that, but I believe it's Kasib. Whatever the ghost one is, but I think that we're much better off just running no item for the Alola Marowak. He could potentially obviously run Shadow Bone, but I think you go for Poltergeist because it hits the rest of the team incredibly hard. So, but yeah, 252 HP, 252 defense. We're not running actual minimum speed this time because it would be nice to potentially outspeed something like a Trick Room built Marowak, because we would outspeed of that outside of Trick Room. We can outspeed like the Porygon and stuff like that as well. You know, hit it with like body presses and stuff like that. And yeah, so looks pretty good. I like Slowbro in this matchup. We originally kind of had Tauros on this, but then I'm more of a balanced player. So like I like to have mons that can take hits over mons that can dish out a lot of hits, but like can't really switch in that well. So like Slowbro just kind of fit my style more, and I really did want to bring Tauros because I wanted to give it its debut, but it just doesn't fit with my style, you know. But yeah, so that's Slowbro. He's looking pretty solid in this matchup, I think, and yeah, well, should be pretty good. All right, next up though, we got Chandelure. Chandelure looked at me. She said, "I'm sorry that I didn't do very good week 1. I'm sorry I did like nothing in week 3. Can you please give me another shot? I promise I'll do good." And you know what? I can never be mad at my Shandy because she is awesome. And yeah, so we're going to be bringing Shandy, holding that Leftovers with the Modest Nature and the Flash Fire ability. She also looks amazing in this matchup because there is a whole Cinderace right there, and the best thing that thing can really hit us with is like a Zen Headbutt, which is not going to be doing a whole hell of a lot to us because of course he's not Libero, which is awesome, and he's going to stop him from going for those high jump kicks and those Pyro Balls and stuff like that. So we have one of the best answers to Cinderace in the entire game, which is just awesome. Also could potentially stop the Alola from, you know, spamming Flare Blitzes and stuff like that as well, which would be really cool. So we're not running like any speed on this thing because like the only thing the speed would really matter for is like Thwacky, and yeah, I don't really care if I speed tie with a Thwacky, you know, so everything else is faster than us or a lot slower than us. So I'm fine with running no speed, maximizing my bulk. We're running Flamethrower, Shadow Ball, Toxic, and Substitute, so we can come in, threaten some things out, go for a Substitute as they try to bring in one of their faster mons, and we can get off a big hit with a Flamethrower or a Shadow Ball. Of course, we're running Leftovers so we can mitigate that Substitute damage and obviously our own Sand damage. We can Toxic the Porygon, which kind of otherwise just sits on us and does nothing. We could Toxic like the Gastrodon and stuff like that, which would be just really nice. I really think Chandelure is looking really good here, and yeah, in general, just awesome mon. You will never be on my bad side, Shandy. Don't worry. You always got a spot on the team if I think you are you're deemed worthy. So, but yeah, there we go. All right, last but not least, of course, yet again, is going to be our Weavile holding the Expert Belt this week. Jolly Nature and Pressure for the ability, obviously. 252 attack, 252 speed with the Jolly Nature. And, yeah, so we outspeed literally his entire team with Weavile outside of, obviously, Scarfers, which is awesome. And, yeah, Weavile with the Expert Belt is just going to be really nice. We can feign a choiced item, potentially. We can just do whatever we want with Weavile. Knockoff is really free on his team. Like, not a lot of things want to come in and take a knockoff. Like, Porygon and Thwackey don't want their potential Eviolites knocked off. Alola Marowak does not want to take a super effective knockoff, as well as losing its Thick Club. You know, like Cinderace does not want to get its heavy-duty boots knocked off. Even Zarude can't really take it that well because its defenses are actually okay, but, like, it still doesn't want to take a knockoff into, like, a triple axle. And, yeah, so that's pretty good. We're carrying Brick Break just because it is higher base damage than Low Kick in this game, because I think it's 60 base power on Obstagoon, and then it's like maybe 40 on Morpeko and Porygon or something like I don't know. I don't know. Something like that. They're pretty light Pokemon, so that sounds about right. So yeah, 80 base power pretty much guarantees that. We don't really need Brick Break, obviously, for Zarude because we have Stab Triple Axle and Stab Ice Shard, but, you know, it's there just in case we don't want to risk the Misk or something like that. But yeah, so that's going to be... That's about that for Weavile. Pretty straightforward. Running the Expert Belt, like I said, we don't need boots this week because he only has one Mon that can set up rocks, and it might not even come. Like, I'm dead serious. I'm not even 100% sure if Alola Marowak is going to come to this one. If he brings Alola Marowak plus Porygon, then we're going to be prepped for that Trick Room, potentially. But that's about it, really. I think we're going to be... I think we're more or less prepped for, like, a Trick Room Alola Marowak set as well. So, but yeah, this should be pretty interesting. I think we are in for a treat with this game. It should be a very good game. Yeah, should be a fun one indeed. So, anyway, that's going to be it for the team builder section. Did run a little long, but I had a lot I wanted to talk about for this one. Go a little bit more in depth. So, and you know, I'm gonna have a timestamp down in the description anyway, and hopefully, if I remember, I'll have it at the front of the video, so you can just skip right to it. But enough about that. Let's go ahead and let's get into the battle, and I will see you guys in just a second. All right, here we go. Ready to start this. I am so tired. Like, ridiculously tired. I still have my shirt on and everything. Hopefully you guys watched the team builder. And he brought the Gastrodon. And the Mr. Mime. Okay. So he didn't bring the Porygon. That's neat. He did bring the Cinderace. So, I still think that freaking... whatchamacallit is coming out. Trick Room is coming out. Where is Mr. Mime? Oh my god, I have no idea where Mr. Mime is. There he is. Galarian Mr. Mime. And then, what else did I say? He didn't bring the Zarude. Okay. He brought the Gastrodon. Interesting. Yeah, I was not expecting the Gastrodon to come, because like I said, I don't think it really does a whole hell of a lot here, but also he's got the wrong Gastrodon. We go blue Gastrodon around here. Come on. Alright, I don't feel like resizing that. So, I think we just start with Gigalith. I think I'm fine just starting Gigalith, because I could just switch out into whatever I want, based on his lead, you know? And, yeah, I think that's fine. It gets my sand up, like, all real bright and early, and, you know... I really hope we don't have any problems with this one. Nice simple league card. I do like that shirt though. I wore that shirt in the game for a while. I like it. Alright, let's see. What do you got? He leads with Stuart. Who's Stuart? Stuart is the Gastrodon. Okay. Interesting. Okay. So he just led with the Gastrodon right off the bat. So we get the sand up. That's fine. I mean, we just get a free switch into freaking Amoonguss. Like, we don't need to worry about Amoonguss checking Zarude because Zarude doesn't exist in this game. So, that's awesome. Alright, so yeah. But, yeah, so Moongie boy comes out. He goes for a Scold. That's gonna do, like, probably nothing. And we get the burn. Of course he gets the burn! The first chance he gets. Of course, the first chance he gets the freaking burn. Let's see. So, I think we just go for a Spore. We just go for a Spore. If he goes for an Ice Beam, then whatever. But, we'll see what he wants to go into. The first thing he goes for, the first Scald he goes for gets a burn. That's just, like, hilariously stupid. Gotta love it, right? Gotta love this game. I mean, if we don't, who else will, right? Alright, let's see. Oh, excuse me. I'm gonna be yawning through this entire thing, I promise, guys, and I'm sorry about that, but, yeah. Whack Attack! So we get the Whack Attack coming out. So we're gonna Spore this thing. That's awesome. We're gonna put this bad boy to sleep. And he's gonna get buffeted by the sand, so he is faster. That's good to know. As we probably expect, I mean, we are, like I said, minimum speed. So I'm just gonna fire off a Foul Play into this thing. Watch him be like freaking, like Sleep Talk or something crazy like that. Just for this Amoonguss, he's gonna be Sleep Talk or something like that. As he's fast asleep, that's his one turn of guaranteed sleep. And we're going to smash him with the Foul Play. That did not do as much as I would have hoped it would. But that's fine. So we're going to switch on out. So he's like probably like max HP. Alright. So then we can just go into Slowbro. And she can't really do a lot to Slowbro. He can't really do a lot to the bro of the slows. If he has Poltergeist. If he has Shadow Bone, then problems might ensue. He's faster than my bro. Ooh, that's good to know. Yeah, we're gonna Scald. We're just gonna Scald. He goes for that. He does have Shadow Bone. Okay. That hurt a lot. We can fire off the Scald, though, as we knock out the Marowak. Nice. Yeah, so that Shadow Bone hurt a hell of a lot, but that's... We got Regenerator, we got Slack Off. We can potentially Slack Off on the Gastro, I guess. So that's awesome, but, yeah. Well, let's see. What does he bring out here? I think just Obstagoon or Cinderace is a fairly safe play to come out here. The Goon! So, yep, he brought out the Goon. So I think it's... See, do we need a Amoonguss? Well, we kind of need a Amoonguss for the Gastro. We kind of do need the Amoonguss for the Gastro. I mean, we're just going to go into Moongie. We're going to go into Moongie. I feel like a knockoff is coming out here. That's probably what's going to happen. So, Moongie going to come out. He's going to bulk up. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. That's scary. That's very scary. Is he Flame Orb? Alright. And he is Flame Orb. So this is going to hurt a lot. How many more turns of Sand do I have? I want to make sure I check that. We have 2 more turns of Sand. So, I feel like I don't want to go into Gigalith. I could go into Shandy. I feel like we just drop, honestly. Like, And I think I think we just try to go for a Sludge Bomb. Like, Amogus, as he goes for a knockoff, I feel like we just drop. Oh, that's good. Yo, that's so good for us. We get the Sludge Bomb off, and then we got one more turn of Sand, so we will be faster. So, yeah, we got one more turn of Sand, so we can go into Excadrill, and we will be faster. Still, that's awesome. Let's go, Amoonguss. So, we have a little bit of a problem. We're going to have a little bit of a problem with the Gastro, but I think we'll be okay. I think we will be okay. Why am I Mold Breaker? Oh, no! I grabbed the wrong Excadrill. That's terrible. Oh, my God. That is really bad. I grabbed the wrong Excadrill. Holy crap. Yeah. We got the wrong That's what we call an oops, ladies and gentlemen. That's what we call an oops. Okay. Everybody calm down. Everybody calm down. This is still good because we got a Mold Breaker Excadrill for the Mimikyu. I brought the wrong... God dang... Oh my god. Can you tell I'm tired? Alright, so we lose our Slowbro too. But oh my god. I cannot believe I brought the wrong freaking Excadrill. Oh my god. That's really stupid. Okay. Let's go to Weavile. I cannot believe I brought the wrong Excadrill. Well, at least we got Weavile. Weavile's fine. Okay, now we have to play this game completely different because I brought the wrong Excadrill. Oh my god, this is that bad. This is bad. Oh my god, this is bad. I had to lose my Slowbro because I brought the wrong Excadrill. Oh my god. Well done, Cody. You're a freaking genius. You are a freaking genius, I swear. But Goon is down. Amoonguss and Slowbro are both down, and that is terrible for us. That is terrible for us, because now he gets to bring in Cinderace. Well, we have a Shandy, though, so it's okay. It's okay. We have a Chandelure. We got a Chandelure. So best you can do to me is, like, Zen Headbutt or U-turn out or something like that. So, there he does go for the U-turn. That's not too shabby. Okay. Now, he could go into the Mimikyu. Could go into Mimikyu. Ellie? I think that's a Mimikyu. Yeah, that sounds like a Mimikyu name. Alright, so as we show off the leftovers. Maybe just go for a Shadow Ball. We go for a Shadow Ball. We can live any hit from this Mimikyu, because when Mimikyu is weak as hell. So, yeah, we live any hit from this Mimikyu. Oh, I cannot believe I brought the wrong Excadrill. Oh my god. As he goes for Shadow Claw. Yeah, we live any hit from this thing. That's fine. We break the disguise. Boop, boop. I'm fine with that. Oh my god. I cannot believe I brought the wrong freaking Excadrill. That is so stupid. God, you're a genius, Cody, I swear. Alright, so we go into Gigalith. I mean, if we get a Rapid Spin up, though, we actually freaking... We're fine. So, I mean, not really, but, like... It's good, though. Alright, so Sandstorm kicks up. He's gonna go for another Shadow Claw. That does nothing. That did freaking nothing. I want to go for an Iron Defense. I want to just go for an Iron Defense. I think that this is oh, it has Wood Hammer. That's gonna do a lot to us, but like, he's gonna do a mountain of recoil to himself. So that's cool. We're gonna Iron Defense though. That's cool. As he buffets himself in the sand, and we're going to. Did we just set up rocks? I think we just set up rocks. As he Wood Hammers again. I mean, I'm fine just letting him kill himself, basically. I wasn't expecting Wood Hammer, so there's that. But, you know, we can just set up rocks. That's cool. Alright, and then... Do we need Gigalith anymore? I mean, no, because we don't need the sand. Just gonna Rock Blast. It's fine. I mean, Weavile's just gonna come in and revenge kill this thing. Oh my god. We don't need Gigalith anymore because I brought the wrong freaking Excadrill. I cannot believe I brought the wrong freaking Excadrill. Jesus help me. Jesus help me, please. So Weavy comes in. Alright, so we can probably just go for an Ice Shard, right? We just go for an Ice Shard. Oh my god. I cannot believe that I brought the wrong freaking Excadrill. I am an idiot. We might just win. We might have just won the game if I brought the right freaking Excadrill. Because I would have switched back into Shandy. You know. Saved the Gigalith potentially. Nah, I probably didn't need to save the Gigalith. But Ice Shard, this should take out the Mimikyu because it's weak. Alright, well. Oh my god. This game has been a train wreck already. I mean, it's still like a really fast game though. Like, holy crap. Really fast game going on here. Alright, so what is gonna come out? Harvey. Harvey is the Cinderace. And it is Boots. Okay. So it is guaranteed Boots. So I want to just go for a knockoff. I'm gonna freaking just knock this thing off. That does a hefty chunklet as he goes for a U-turn. We might live this, actually. Yeah, because it... Yeah, let's go. That's nice. Yeah, we live that because freaking Cinderace without Libero, not as terrifying, believe it or not. Okay, and then we just get another knockoff on something. Stuart comes in. I am fine getting damage off on this, because that is just awesome. Alright, so he is leftovers, so that is great knowledge to have. And we get a knockoff on this. I cannot believe I brought the wrong freaking Excadrill, though. Train wreck of a game right here. Don't play games after you've been up for like 20 hours almost. Ugh. That hasn't been quite 20. 18, I think. About 18 hours. Oh well. This was the only time that he could effectively play. So I obliged. And yeah. So we could get this game done. But yeah, I think we're not actually in that bad of a position, because we can just go for a knockoff here. Knocked off that lefties as he goes for a recover. Okay. So he's going to try to recover stall me. I do live another hit of that, so I do actually want to save this. And I could go into... Go into Mr. Excadrill. And start chunking the hell out of this Gastrodon. I cannot believe... Oh my god, freaking Mold Breaker Excadrill. You are a genius, Cody. You are an absolute genius, I swear. And of course he goes for a Scald. And he gets the burn! Of course he would get the burn there. Because why not, right? High horsepower. Oh my god. Really thought he would just recover stall me. As he goes for another Scald. Chandelure can come out. Yay, Sandy. Alright, I think he might be scared of the energy ball. I don't think we can risk it. I think we gotta go for a Shadow Ball. Try to get off as much damage as we can on this thing. Because it's just gonna have to be Weavile sweeping the rest of the game. Weavile has to win this game, which I don't know if it can. It withdraws. Ooh, this is good. This is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt. That's gonna kill the Cinderace. Ah, man, if... well, I guess it didn't matter. I guess it didn't really matter. What can the... See, what can the Mr. Mime do to me? What can the Mr. Mime do to me? I'm curious. Can it kill me at about this much? What's this thing move pool like? It might have Shadow Ball. Foul Play. Psyshock. Does have Shadow Ball. It's not that strong, is it, though? Let's find my Chandelure. And then Mr. Mime. Level 50. Okay, Psyshock does... has a chance to kill if it has Psyshock. It's not Boots. Weavile might have this. As he goes for Psychic. Weavile might actually have this. I'm curious. Where's my Weavile? Knockoff. See, I think Weavile has it. Well, no, because he can't break the Gastro. We can't break the Gastro. Man. See, like, I couldn't risk it, so... Tippy Tap. I think we should still just, like, annihilate this thing with a knockoff, though. We do. But we can't do enough damage to the Gastrodon. And, yeah, so... man, me freaking... Man... I can't believe I freaking brought the wrong damn Excadrill. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Triple Axle for the win, baby! 1, 2... Nah. Not a chance. Yeah. Well, we get a nice close 3-0, or 1-0. So at least we did lose, but we lost, like, really small. And, I mean, I guess that's not too bad, all things considered. So, oh my god, I cannot believe I brought the wrong Excadrill. Ugh. So, yeah. Alright, well, I'm gonna go to sleep. Good game to Jamezy, though. Good game. I think I wasn't ready for the Gastrodon. I didn't think the Gastrodon would come. Yeah, but, yeah, good game, though, nonetheless, man. Yeah, fun times. So we lose our winning streak, but you know, it was a 1-0 loss, which is pretty good. You know, that's if you want a loss, that's the kind of loss that you want to go for. And yeah, so it's not that bad. It's not that bad. We're still in a pretty good position nonetheless. So but yeah, anyway, that's gonna be it for today though, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I am really freaking tired, so I'm gonna go to sleep and edit this later and all that fun stuff. So all right, like, comment, sub, all that fun stuff.